If you desire, you can become one of our bunch. Winx, if your hand is warm in mine, it'll give us greater power. With a feeling we'll be sure fire. Winx, with a smile you can enchant and lighten up our world. With a feeling we can take flight.
Hi, welcome to Millie Millie. So as you might have read from the title, and if you couldn't guess by my makeup, today we are talking about the Winx Club. Or more accurately, we're talking about Fate, the Winx Saga. Although they should have just taken out the Winx Saga. So honest opinion, I hated it. I completely understand where they try to go with this. You know, I get it. You know, they have the director or whatever from the Vampire Diaries. Just to be clear, I've never seen that show. I understand that they tried to give it a new light, right? They tried to make it appeal to younger audiences, if you couldn't already tell by the really, really bad script. It just felt like they were trying too hard though, and not enough in certain areas. Like, I promise you, I decided to look at it from a completely fresh eyes, new perspective. Like, I have no idea what the Winx Club is, and I have no idea what the show is about, and I tried to give it my damnedest effort to see it from fresh new eyes, and I still hated it. The script is bad. The story is boring. The production value is boring. Their outfits, the casting. Oh God, the casting. Everything just turned me off. Especially the fact that there were no wings. I want wings. I want the wings. I want the wings to come back. But anyway, we're not here to talk about all the reasons why I hated the show. Instead, I thought it'd be fun to reimagine it the way here's everything that I would have changed about the Winx Club. Or Fate, the Winx Saga. First off, I would have changed the storyline. Honestly, instead, I mean, they could have done storylines from the Winx Club. I mean, the Winx Club has how many seasons? And how many different arcs? I mean, you could have chosen any one of them. One that I would have been interested in is the story with Daphne. I thought, you know, that in itself is a pretty cool storyline. There's a lot of cool storylines in the original cartoon that could be shaped to be taken well by a much older audience, you know? Like, there's ways to take a cartoon as fun and bubbly as it was and turn it into something a little more mature, but still fun and still interesting. Because I'm sorry if there's any of you watching this that actually liked it, but it was boring. The next thing I would have changed about it is the production value. I thought, you know, the location where they filmed it was pretty cool. Had they just, you know, made the colors a little more vibrant rather than, you know, Twilight-ish and Riverdale-ish and things that are already played out-ish. They could have brought a new life to shows of that standard and, you know, not make it dull. Bring color into the world, because in real life colors blend.
In real life, colors blend, so why shouldn't your marker pen?
No, yeah, but in real life, colors exist, and they're as vibrant as my shirt right now. Come on now. And my makeup. What I meant about the production value is that I wanted wings. I wanted wings on the show, and You would think that the amount of money that Netflix makes, stop, so rude. The amount of money that Netflix makes off of so many of their successful pieces, you would think that they could splurge just a little bit, just a tiny little bit to, you know, give the girls wings. I could have handled all the different creative choices they made in the show. I could have accepted a lot of the decisions that they made on the show had the production value just been better. Camera-wise, great cinematography. Acting-wise, great acting. The script, no. Anyway, the last thing that I would have liked to change about this whole show was the wardrobe. The wardrobe, well, let's not talk about it. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my picks for the casting, who I would have casted and how I would have dressed them. Overall opinion, I didn't like it, so here's what I would have wanted to see.
Okay, so first things first, I want to start off with Bloom, our main character. Who I would have chose for Bloom is either, well, Abigail Cohen is the one that already plays her in the live adaptation. And honestly, I really like her. I think she's a great actress. I loved her in Sabrina. And had the script been better, she would have been fantastic. I mean, to be honest, she did do a great job. It's just, you know, her character just really rubbed me the wrong way in less than like 3 episodes. So, had it been better, I would have still liked to keep her. If not, also Catherine McNamara, I thought would have been a great choice. She's from Shadowhunters. For Bloom's outfit attire, I would have gone with a very girl next door look. She's very girl next door-ish in the original series, so that would have been fun to play around with. Yeah, lots of like flared jeans, crop tops, and lots of natural colors to kind of cool down that fiery of the dragon flame vibe, you know. So next is Stella. Stella is the fairy of the shining sun. In the show, Stella is played by Hannah Van Der West. I don't know how to say her last name, but it's okay. For Stella, I envisioned either Stephanie Scott or Sophia Carson. Guys, hear me out. Sophia Carson and as a blonde. Would she not kill this role? I mean, both of them have a very like Stella-ish vibe about them in when it comes to their acting. So I thought that would be nice to see. And for Stella, Stella is a princess. So I thought maybe go for a party girl heiress vibe. In the show, she used to love like sparkly clothing and lots of like fun, you know, looking outfits. But I also kind of love the look that they were trying to give her in the show. So I would have kept a little bit of that, but added some more fun to it. I felt like the concept for Twice's I Can't Stop Me fit her vibes so well. So I have like 2 pictures of, you know, one of those, two pictures of those outfit concepts in here. I can't speak, excuse me. Next Winx is my favorite, Flora, Fairy of Nature. I thought it would be really cool if we could do like Daniela Nieves or Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega is very popular right now because of her role on You. And I've seen her on a lot of other things too, and she's fantastic. I thought it would be cool to kind of see her in a more girly role. Granted, the Flora that they chose for the live adaptation, she's a little bit more tomboyish. Yeah, I would say that, you know, Flora deserves a more nature look. Like, she is the fairy of nature, so she needs lots of florals, lots of natural colors. Um, and yeah, in the show she has a little bit of a bohemian look to her, so I thought that'd be cute. So like a sweet boho, and you know, florals galore, natural colors, very earthy but very young looking. Not, you know, she's a teenager, so she should dress like a teenager does. Okay, next we have Musa, fairy of music. In the show, however, they had her be the fairy of I don't really know what it was. She was an empath. I would have loved if Musa stayed as the fairy of music, because I can relate to that very much, as I am a music lover. And for her styling, I would have kept it very pop punk, very K-fashion-esque, and just very chic and cool, like streetwear type of thing. And Hayley Kiyoko would have been outstanding for it. Or, you know, Lyrica Okano, I'm not familiar with her, but I, you know, searched up young Asian actresses, and honestly I felt like she fit the look really well. So that's what I would have done as far as casting then. I would have, you know, given her an Asian actress instead of a white one, but whatever. Next we have Aisha, the fairy of waves. Aisha comes in season 2 and of the Winx Club, the actual original Winx Club. I don't remember much about the way she came in. I don't remember the storyline. All I know is that she wasn't there in the first season. But after the first season, I just always remembered her as part of the Winx Club. So I was very happy that they added her into the live adaptation, especially since she's the only bit of, you know, diversity in the cast that there actually is. But anyway, for Aisha, I would have picked someone like Yara Shashid or Storm Raid. I thought Storm Raid would be amazing. She was so good in A Wrinkle in Time, I believe. I think she's a really strong upcoming actress, and she would have killed this role. As for her styling, I mean, it's Aisha. She can rock anything, honestly. But I envisioned like a sporty Y2K babe type of aesthetic for her. So yeah, everything you see here is pretty much what I would have put on her. And as you can see, it's really fun and really young and really hip and in, and not anything near to what they did to my poor girl Aisha in the show. Oh my god. Okay, so next I have Tekna, and I know Tekna's not in the actual show, but here's hoping if they do actually come with a second season, that maybe Tekna will be the one to come in next. But anyway, for Tekna, I envisioned a very like studious tom girl type of thing. Like she's very very schoolgirlish, but make it chic, make it flirty, make it fun, make it fashionable. And yeah, lots of clear futuristic tones, like futuristic blues and neon greens and whatnot. I wanted a very clear color palette for her. And for her casting, I think Rowan Blanchard would have been fantastic. I'm not really familiar with Sammy Gale. I know I probably am, and I'm just not recognizing her, but yeah, I'm not. If you know where Sammy Gale has been in before, let me know down in the comments, because Just I'm not sure, but her overall aesthetic and the way that she looks, I feel like fits her vibe very well. And last but certainly not least, I have Roxy, Fairy of Animals. I don't remember what season Roxy comes in. All I know is that I remember her being a part of the original gang. So I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice to have her because she's a fairy animal. Like, come on, how can you not have? You have like fairies for every bit of like nature related thing, but you don't have an animal fairy? What is this? No. You gotta add Roxy. She's great. And I would have chose maybe Joey King or Madison Perez. Madison Perez has been out of the game for a long time now. She's growing up and, you know, coming into her age, but I still would have loved to see her act again. And maybe this could have been like a really cool role for her. And Joey King is amazing. I mean, Joey King can do no wrong. She's adorable, and I feel like with some extensions, she would have rocked Roxy. And the overall aesthetic for Roxy's styling is very tomboy, very animal centered, as you can see, very feminist and powerful, but super chill, super skater girl-esque. Yeah, this one is probably like one of my favorites.
Okay, so there you have it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Who would you have chose to be casted in the show, and how would you have styled them? Would you have styled them the same? Would you have made little changes here and there? Let me know what you think. I loved diving into this project and finding out what other people opinions were on this, if they felt the same way I did. Hopefully that's why you viewer right now are watching this too. You want to see if anyone feels the same way that you did about this live adaptation, and honestly that's what I'm looking for. Please tell me what you thought, because maybe I'm crazy, maybe it was actual good show, but to me, I just didn't like it. I hated it, and I think it was very boring, and I wish they would have done it more justice, and that is all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for sticking this far, if you've stick this far. I put up videos almost every Wednesday, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.